Ladies and gentlemen, we're talking in previous podcasts some of the heartthrobs of the NHL. Ron Greschner, Ron Duguay, Yvon Lambert, nice-looking players that were big in the male and female admiring population. But this guy probably is sort of the poor man's Ron Duguay, very, very accomplished skater, had a very long career. And when you come from Rwanda, you got to be tough because that's a mining town. One of my families helped build that community, my main families, and let me tell you, you come from there, you got to skate. Now we're talking about the curious case and career of the beautifully named Andre Saint Laurent. Now Andre Saint Laurent first came to major prominence in the Montreal Junior Canadiens program when he played over 3 seasons. Now, his last campaign with them, they were called the Red, White, and Blue, for obvious reasons. He had 100 points in 64 regular season games. Now, this drew enough interest by the Islanders and the Vancouver Blazers. They both drafted him in the 73 draft selections. He was round 4, 49th overall by the Islanders, and round 8, 96 overall by the Blazers and the WHA selections. Now, he decided to sign with the Islanders, had 14 points in his first season, and his 4-0 campaign in 75, he helped them on their strong playoff run with 41 points in a regular season and 15 playoff games in the postseason. Now, 76, still with the Islanders. 77, he eventually found his way to Detroit, and that's where he opened out, ladies and gentlemen. He had 70 points that year with a very, very improved Red Wing squad from the previous campaign. He played Montreal in the quarterfinal round. He had 31 goals and 70 points in a regular season and 2 points in 7 games in the playoffs. Now, he then moved to Los Angeles in 80 and was out of the NHL for a short while in 81 before returning to the Kings after some seasoning with the New Haven Nighthawks. He then eventually found his way to Pittsburgh, where he basically saw his career rebuilt with a 13-goal season in 83. 84, he found himself back in Detroit after some games with Pittsburgh at the start of the season. Had played in the minors for the Red Wings system for 2 years before finding his way to France, where he rebuilt his career yet again. In 86 and 87, he played for the Roger BK in Sweden and later played in France and became kind of a national hero, playing for Rouen, Clermont, and Bordeaux. Now, the season of Bordeaux was in 1990, which technically means he played over 3 decades. So Andre Saint Laurent, like I said, a very, very talented guy, one of maybe the stronger players that should have been given a chance by the Canadiens or the Quebec Nordiques. I think he would suited their offense. Finding the NHL totals in the playoffs: 20 points in 59 contests, including 8 goals. Regular season, 316 points, including 129 goals, 644 games. And wasn't scared, ladies and gentlemen, to take a penalty every once in a while. But that Detroit team in 78, just to kind of recap for you, compared to previous years, that was the Dale McCourt era, and Nick Libett was there, and Don Maloney, and Paul Woods, and Bill Lockheed, and Dennis Bolanich. Nanabansky was there. They had, pretty good offense. Dennis Hextall, and he had, Dennis Hull as well as kind of a part season. But a good balanced attack. The only problem that year, they were expecting more numbers from Errol Thompson, but it didn't really pay off. They picked him up for the Leafs, and unfortunately, his time in Detroit could have been a lot better. And he only started opening out in his second season with Detroit. But that 78 campaign is too bad. The momentum of getting him wouldn't have given more in the playoffs, because I think Montreal, had a hard shake with them. Because we're kind of surprised, like Detroit really played Montreal strong that year. Sort of how Vancouver played them strong in 75, also in the quarterfinal. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's the story of Andre Saint Laurent. Thanks for listening. Please give me a like, comment, or subscribe. We're building up towards 1,000 subscribers to monetize the channel. Not to put money in my pocket, but we're hoping to get funds from the channel to go towards minor hockey programs in Canada and also women's hockey programs, to make a small donation, 3 or 4 figures. So please help with that concern. If you feel that you like the channel, please make on your own behalf a donation to minor hockey or women's hockey in your region of the world. $5 or $10 don't seem like much, but if it costs $75 for a referee, you could play. By donating $10, you could pay for a referee for 10 minutes of a 60-minute game. In minor hockey, especially novice initiation, smaller programs, every little bit helps. And with COVID, I know that development camps are very important. There's a lot of hockey camps that are offered in North America. A lot of people already know. And if you like this podcast channel, do yourself a favor, celebrate it by making a donation. It doesn't have to be much, as long as you care for the kids. And I would say go and cheer them on, but we got to keep it safe. So, if you see a minor hockey player, say thumbs up and say, keep up the good work. That's what I do. Have a good day. Bye.